Hey guys, it's Bart.
And Dave.
And we're here in New York City. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
Bart and Dave in New York City.
This is where we live.
Hi-ho! No, but in all seriousness, I think the last video or the video before, we mentioned that we were traveling a lot this summer. We've gone quite a few weekends. And yeah, we're just really excited to be back here, staying put, hunkering down, battening the hatches, right?
I think those are all accurate.
And yeah, just being able to enjoy being in the city.
Yeah. Although the weather this week has not been the best.
No.
It's been a little gloomy. I feel like it is the general complaints I hear from, Seattle, London, the whole country of Canada about, the weather being depressing and it taking a toll on their personal health.
It's true.
Mental health.
Gets into your bones.
I feel like this week has been that way here. It's been super gloomy. Donde está el sol? Where's the sun? I don't know where it is. I just don't know.
But we did take an outing earlier today because you want to get out and you want to when you're living in the city, there's so much going on, and yeah, you want to appreciate it. Like if you're gonna kind of live here and pay the rent, and deal with kind of the craziness of
the rent is too damn high.
Yeah. Then you want to be able to take advantage of it. So we went to Chinatown, which is actually not that far from us.
Mm-hmm. No, it's
and
not.
There's these two restaurants that I've been dying to try. One is called Tasty Hand-Pulled Noodles, which is pretty literal, I think.
What do they have?
Actually, really untasteful.
Gelato. They have gelato.
Yeah, they have noodles. And then this dim sum place, and that I've been meaning to try, and they're like right next to each other on the same block in the same alley.
You don't say.
Yeah. And so.
So what did we do? We sat down. And then Sloane and I relaxed. We sat at the table and we made Dave go out and get him dumplings and noodles.
Yeah. So I was the dumpling mule, the dumpling envoy. And brought them back to the table, laid it all out, all these delectable goodies, these Chinese delights.
Delicious.
And then we gave Sloane this piece of beef, and
she choked. She choked. She choked on it.
I paused for the suspense of the moment.
Yeah, and she choked. We didn't think, when we first gave it to her, I didn't realize how long it was, but she couldn't get the whole thing down, so she was kind of choking. And yeah, it was a little scary, right?
Yeah, it was terrifying, actually.
Yeah, I had to literally just swoop in, get my finger, and just push it, get it into her throat, and then claw up the beef. And it was fine. It's fine. You just have to act quickly, and then she started crying, which is fine because her air was not blocked anymore. So, but it was a little scary just watching that.
It was very scary. Yeah, I mean, I would say year one, my thing that kept me up at night was SIDS.
Yeah.
And then now that she's eating solids and stuff, the thing that keeps me up at night is her choking. And so, especially with longer foods, things you just really have to keep an eye on.
And the thing that keeps me up at night is his farts. Kidding.
But after after Bart scooped that beef out of her mouth, she went insane for these noodles. It was like Sloane has a couple of favorite foods. She loves avocado.
Sloane superfoods is what I call them.
Yeah, she loves banana.
She loves salmon.
She loves salmon.
Mm-hmm.
And now we know she loves MSG coated noodles.
Yeah,
actually, I don't think they had tons of MSG, but soy and other.
It was
sauces.
The noodles were
Very
incredibly
saucy
good.
noodles.
Yeah. Last weekend we didn't make a video, and we're so sorry about it. But we have a wee bit excuse.
A pretty good excuse.
Pretty good excuse. We went to LA to reunite with our surrogate. We haven't seen her for 14 months, which is hard to believe, right? Because obviously we were in Colorado for the birth, and we flew off 4 days
after Sloane was born.
4 days after Sloane was born. So haven't seen her since, even though there's been FaceTime calls and chatting with text and on Instagram. It's just been a while.
Yeah, we haven't. Yeah, and so she's really just been tracking Sloane's development and seeing her progress virtually. And so, leading up to this trip, our friends would be like, "Oh, you worried that you're gonna see the surrogate again, and she's gonna wanna, she's gonna feel this attachment to Sloane that's gonna make you feel uncomfortable and weird." And so we say even before we got there, it's important to understand that our surrogate, she carried Sloane, but if you haven't been watching our videos from the start, she's not the egg donor. So the egg donor is a separate female, and our surrogate, we've always had this very healthy relationship with her, where it's been very clear that Sloane is our child, and And a surrogate is like just being this relationship of immense trust and immense respect. And so the truth is, it was like, didn't even cross our minds that we would go see her again after 14 months and there'd be any weirdness. Like the truth is, we were just so excited to get on a plane with Sloane, sort of land in LA and be able to, you know, for them to really interact now that Sloane is a real little person versus this, you know, 4-day-old baby that isn't even like tracking faces and whatnot.
Yeah, we were so excited to see her, and then we got there and we saw her, I think over breakfast was the first time, right?
Yeah,
We came downstairs. I think Dave was running a little late,
I was running late.
as he normally does. And we got in the elevator, we went downstairs, walked in, and we saw our surrogate, and she had this cute bear from Colorado for Sloane, and Sloane loved it, and she took a hug, and she went right into her surrogate's arms and kind of just gave her a hug, which is awesome because Sloane, kind of with newer people, she's kind of hit or miss. Like, she wants to interact and say hi, but she sometimes takes a few minutes to get in people's arms. So it was really cute to see that she just was like very comfortable and hanging out with our surrogate.
Yeah, that was actually the thing that we were really nervous about, is that our surrogate would be like excited to see Sloane, and then Sloane would be weird and cagey with her and like crying a little bit. And so the fact that, you know, as soon as Sloane sort of saw the surrogate, she kind of just reached out for her.
Yeah.
It's kind of this lovely moment.
It was
They
so
spent
cute.
some time together, and then, you know, we obviously spent the weekend with her, and, you know, she got to spend a lot of quality time with Sloane. She saw Sloane swimming. You know, we had multiple meals together, and it was just like this really amazing sort of human moment when, you know, she's obviously so important to us. She helped start our family, and she was able to like share the joy of this lovely little person that we as a team had brought into the world. And so it was awesome. It was amazing.
It was great. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're excited to see more of her. Hopefully we'll be seeing more of her than, you know, 14 months from now, seeing her again.
So yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, like, you know, we've sort of been giving you updates about our sibling journey. No major updates at the moment. But yeah, hope to have news on that soon.
We'll keep you in the loop.
All right. Well, have a great week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.